What's going on, everybody? My name is Justin Godsey for Justin Godsey TV. Thank you so much for checking out tonight's video. I got two videos coming out to you guys about two deals, and we're going to concentrate on one of the biggest deals tonight, as the Chicago White Sox in both videos, will be featured in both videos, have made big news over the course of the last 6 or 7 hours, as they have finally agreed to a deal with none other than the Oakland Athletics to get Jeff Samardzija away from them, and I am very, very excited to have the Chicago White Sox team step up this entire offseason and bring in some new faces. Now, the Chicago White Sox have been a team that I've just been waiting to, for them to break out. I like their talent all the way around the field, from, Chris Sale to Quintana in the rotation, to the outfield with Adam Eaton, to their infield with Jose Abreu, to Taylor Flowers. There's just a lot of, promise for the future for the Chicago White Sox team. They just need to add a couple of more pieces here and there, and that's what they did this offseason. They went into this offseason looking to add, and that's exactly what they did. Over the course of the past week or so, past couple of weeks I should say, they brought in Adam LaRoche, who's just going to bring another power bat to this lineup, featuring Jose Abreu. Now you're going to be featuring Adam LaRoche, your two power bats in your entire lineup, and then you're going to go into your bullpen. We're going to go out there and you're going to get Zach Duke, who has had a career turnaround dating back to his time with the Milwaukee Brewers. If you remember Zach Duke back in the early 2000s with the Pittsburgh Pirates, he was an average at best. He did get a lot of decisions with his time with the Pirates. He has since fallen off the face of the earth since departing from the Pirates. I know he went to the Arizona Diamondbacks for a quick cup of tea. They decided to let him go. He decided to take a couple of minor league contracts. He finally resurfaced with the Milwaukee Brewers, has found a lot of success there, and now they signed to a 2-year contract. He is now a member of this bullpen, which is just getting a lot more strength to the bullpen. And now that they're going to be adding Jeff Samardzija, another talented player, now they're going to be placing him in the rotation, obviously, but I'm just want to get right into this video. But Jeff Samardzija being joined into this rotation, this is something that's going to help this team out a lot. They're going to have one of the best, 1-2 punches as well with Chris Sale. Now you're bringing in Jeff Samardzija. The Oakland Athletics over the past couple of, weeks have just been, getting shot in the foot. They're getting shot in the foot. They're getting shot in the foot, as it's obviously, right now John Lester's gone too. This entire Oakland rotation, it's just being, picked apart left from right. Do they have enough players to replace them? John Lester is currently going to be deciding between the Cubs and the Giants tomorrow. Jeff Samardzija is already gone, but it's still yet to be decided on who's going to be going where. I would probably expect a couple of pitching prospects to be involved in this deal, but we have yet to be announced. If you guys would like to hear, make sure you guys go on my Facebook page. I'd be announcing every single trade update, who's going where. You guys can go there. I can expect guys maybe like Danks could go there. Quintana could be a possibility, or maybe a couple of prospects, because Jeff Samardzija is a huge name. So you expect maybe either 2 or 3 in the rotation of the Chicago White Sox will be going over to the Oakland Athletics. But as it remains now, Jeff Samardzija being pulled out of the rotation, it leaves Sonny Gray, Scott Kazmir, Gerard Parker, and A.J. Griffin left in the rotation for the Oakland Athletics. Now this is going to be a big, interesting turnout. Or they end up putting Jesse Chavez into the rotation. He has found some mild success in the rotation. It's all an option for them right now. So if they want to stay within the system, I think the best option is to put Chavez in at number 5, or maybe even at number 4, because we've seen him start a couple of games over the past couple of years. So it's not a bad option. So they really got to get this rotation all situated, all cleaned out. Let's get it going. Let's get all the issues out of it. Let's clean the issues out, and let's go back to work. This is Oakland A's baseball. There's a lot of success in Oakland right now. I like what they have. Reddick is there. They got Brett Laurie. They lost, Donaldson in that trade for Laurie. This Oakland Athletics team are also is in that kind of rebuilding phase a little bit. As you can see, a couple of new faces coming in. They decided to part ways with Donaldson. They got Brett Laurie in return. They got Billy Butler. So there's a lot of additions also from this Oakland Athletics squad. But I think the biggest loss for this team right now is going to be Samardzija and John Lester. Now they have to restart fresh. They thought that they could win with John Lester and Jeff Samardzija in the rotation. That's obviously not true. through. Now it's time to go into a whole new chapter in Oakland. They were not able to keep either of them, so hopefully that there's going to be a couple of interesting prospects, or possibly Danks or probably in Quintana could be going over to Oakland to trying to fill the void in for the Oakland Athletics. So let me hear your guys' opinion about this. Jeff Samardzija leaving the Oakland Athletics to go to the Chicago White Sox. Let me hear your guys' opinion. I'll catch you guys in about a couple of minutes because I'm going to be doing my second video. I'll catch you guys soon. My name is Justin Godsey for Justin Godsey TV. Catch you